Hey everybody, welcome back to another mail day video. Coming at you with the first mail day video of April. It is early April right now, the 8th. As I record this, I should get this posted over the weekend here. I have 14, it looks like I have 14 different cards or lots to go over here from, the past week and a half, basically. So I'll go over prices. Prices include taxes and shipping rounded to the nearest dollar. So just to give you an idea about what's going on here. So starting off with this 2022 Topps Chrome Allen and Ginter Gold of Frank Thomas. So I've been sitting on this one for a while. This is 2 of 50. I have the mini already, which I got a great deal on. These have been going closer to $30. And I knew I could get one a little closer to 20. So this one was 20 bucks, $22 all in. So that ended up working out for me. I think I saw 4, 5, 6 of them, something like that go. I just figured that, out of 50 modern Frank Thomas, there weren't going to be a ton of buyers and that would kind of level off a little bit. So probably go lower, but for the collection, a couple bucks is not a big deal. With a lot of these cards, if it's what I'm willing to pay, I'm willing to pay for it. So, and I'd rather wait a little bit and get a little bit of better deal. Instead of spending 30 bucks, if I could wait a month and spend 20, I'll do that. But if I have to wait another month to spend 16, I'll just buy it at 20. 2013 Spectra Red out of 25 Keenan Allen. This one, I haven't looked through any of these to check condition or anything. This is one that if I think it will 8 or better, which I assume it will without looking at it, then I'll probably send this in for grading. Spectra is one of the main brands that I like. And so the rookie parallel stuff for Keenan Allen, I'm sending in to get graded just so I can have some uniformity in that portion of the Keenan Allen PC. So this one was 13 bucks and it's 10 out of 25. $13 for a rookie out of 25. It's crazy to me, but prices are the prices. I'm willing to pay them. This one right here is another Keenan Allen rookie parallel. This is the camo prism in a PSA 10. I saw this one on eBay. I believe the seller sent me an offer. Maybe I countered him. Can't remember exactly how that part of it went, but I noticed the name, thought, hey, I think that guy's probably on IG. Found him on IG, sent an offer, was basically 70 bucks. Said, hey, will you take 70 bucks, goods and services shipped for it, which is more than he would have netted at the offer he sent me, and took 5 seconds. Again, this is one of those things that if I can have a good, quick deal with a person on Instagram, hopefully the next time something Keenan Allen or, something I'm interested comes up, he keeps me in mind. I was more than willing. I would have been willing to spend 70 bucks plus shipping plus tax on eBay if I had to do it. So if I'm able to help him net more money than he would have had with that, and I'm able to save basically the taxes and the shipping, I'm ready for that win-win all day. Here's a big boy. I don't get to pick up Keenan Allen gold prisms very frequently. And this is another one that it looks good through the case. So I'll probably send this in to get graded. Centering's really good. If I could 9 this or something, that'd be awesome. But anyway, for a lot of this stuff, like I've mentioned before, kind of like a broken record on it. I want it for my PC, so kind of whatever it grades, I'll live with, because certain things I want graded just because a bunch of my stuff is graded and I just want the uniformity in that section of the PC. But I'm really aiming for 8s and above, and obviously a 9 would be great. But this was an eBay buy, 130 bucks all in. 6 out of 10. So very happy with that, and just psyched to be able to add one. I'm not expecting to be able to get the full rainbow there, or not the full rainbow, the full gold prism run is what I meant. This is an 06 Exquisite Mercedes Lewis rookie out of 35 auto. It's debut signatures. It's 23 out of 35. I've got a decent amount of Mercedes Lewis stuff. I've actually started adding his cards fairly recently. Just he's had a big impact on the Packers, I think. Just having that veteran leadership there has been great. He's had a really long career. His story, his personal story is pretty good there. So I just think like great NFL player, not someone I imagine is going to get into the Hall of Fame, but just like any NFL player who has a career like Mercedes Lewis. I mean, come on, like you don't ask for much better than that. And so really happy to have had him on the Packers for a couple of years. And his cards, right? He's in that sweet spot that I love, that early mid 2000s, the exquisites and stuff. I love a lot of the Upper Deck cards from the era. So really easy to collect him, relatively cheap. If I didn't mention, that was $8, so very cheap. Here is a Jordy plate. This is a magenta plate from 2017, Plates and Patches. That was $29 shipping and taxes. I don't go out of my way for plates, but when I see them at a decent price, I'm pretty sure. I'll have to look. I think I have one of the other plates of this card, but I'm not positive. I have I haven't looked, but I have a page in my binder where I have some of the thinner plates for Jordy, and it's out of 2017. Plates and Patches football. I mean, this is a 28, anyway, the plate was used for 2017 Plates and Patches football. This plate came out of 2018 Plates and Patches. So it's kind of the borderline there of like, it was used for playing days. He's in a Packers uniform. And 2018 is playing days, just not for the Packers. So that one to the collection. Got another Jordy here. This is the 2015 Finest Red out of 99. This is a binder ad. Apparently I got it from Sammy's Collectibles. It's a binder ad. This was $3 shipped. Didn't have it. Adding unique Jordys when I can find them for decent prices, and $3 for an out of 99 that I didn't have is great. This next set of 3 cards is a lot from Instagram. So I had someone I didn't follow who messaged me and just said, hey, interested in any of these Jordy cards. And he had, I think, 6. He had 6 of them. And I was like, oh, I've got the, I was like, I have a couple of these certified, so I kind of be interested, I was interested in the XPX, but I have this one. And I was like, so just kind of let me know what you want for this one. And so he got back to me. He said, oh, I'll take 25 ship for this. It's good, I didn't put a whole lot of thought into it, but figured fair enough. And then I said, well, what do you want for all the Jordys? And he was like, well, this one, it's going to be really hard to get from me. And I was like, well, gosh, why is that going to be hard to get from him? I was like, I'm pretty sure I have one, but I'm kind of interested. I was like, is it a short print or something I'm not aware of? And then he sent me the information on this, and he sent me the back of this one. It's out of 100. And he said, he was looking, I think, for 25 shipped on this too. And I was like, again, rookie, out of 100, auto, 25 is probably more than I want to spend on it, but not a big deal. Kind of interested in this now. So he sends me a picture of the back of this bad boy, and it's a 101. So I was like, well, hold the presses. Now you have my attention. And so he was like, So I asked him how much he wanted, and he didn't get back to me. And then I was like, hey, kind of interested in these, but now I really want this one. what are you looking to get out of it? And he said, well, actually, like I'm going to a card show over the weekend, and I think I'm going to try and sell it there in person. And so I was like, okay, like, you know, your card. I'm not super interested in these right now then, since I know that this one's out here, because if you don't get what you want for it at the show, like, please come back and let me know. So he was like, hey, like, you know, you can always make an offer. I was like, oh, shoot, okay. I thought, like, you or no, so I didn't want to push, but if you're willing to accept an offer, I said I did some research. I sent him some stuff, and I said, really, I think the range on this is $180 to $300. And I think that it's closer to 180 than it is 300. I want it. And, you know, basically, in order to make a smooth deal, I do 250. Kind of, you know, cuts it in the middle a little bit. I would be okay having this in my PC at 250. I'm not flipping it or whatever, so it's like, what am I willing to spend on it? And that's a lot of money, but, you know, it's a one-on-one, you know, stadium club, auto, you know, it's a lot of money. It's probably too much money for the card, but he has a card. I don't. I want it. I said, so I do 250 for that. And then I was like, you know, I assume that you have a decent amount of space on these cards. I think that 25 a piece is a little higher than I would want to spend, but is in the fair range. So if it helps, I'll do 250 for this, and I will do 50 for these, and so I will do 300 for the set. Figuring that, you know, he's probably in these a lot closer to 10 than 25, and so, you know, that would be a better deal for him. So I said, I will do 250 for this, or I will do 300 for all these, whichever one you would prefer. And so he was like, okay, cool. I'll do 300 for all of them. So I got 300 for all of them. The guy said that he lives in the Wisconsin, maybe, I forget if he said he lives in Wisconsin or the Wisconsin area. But anyway, he bought a collection from a guy, and it had these Jordys in it. So I assume that he made out really well on those. But I ended up getting a new Jordy one-on-one. And I do not have many one-on-ones of Jordy. I mean, especially rookie, especially non-printing plate. So just super excited to add those. So the certified auto, like I said, had that at 25. SPX auto had that at 25. Stadium Club auto, 1 of 1. I had that at 250. Oh, and this one, the serial number's right there. I think it's out of 599. So anyway, so those were those. Really excited to add those. Got quite a few Jordys in this batch of mail here. So sticking with Jordy, this 2008 SP Rookie Threads is out of 25. 3 out of 25, you can see right there. And this was $36. Really cool patch. So happy to add that. Sticking with the Packers, before moving on to some other stuff before heading back to Jordy. So ignore the price tag. This is an 06 Leaf Limited, so second year. It's game used, has a really cool piece of jersey there with some color. It's got the white, the green, the yellow gold, and then it's even got, you know, a little bit of extra fabric there. So that's very cool. Numbered 4 out of 30, and this was $38. So really happy to add that. 2019, getting into baseball now for this card. 2019 SP, oh, I'm sorry, Update SP. So 2019 Topps Update. And this is a short print of Cal Ripken. I'm adding a bunch of his short prints. Same with Frank Thomas and Eddie Murray. Trying to get them graded in a 9 or better. This one is raw, obviously. But if it looks good, I'll send it in to get it graded to look for that 9 or better. This was $5. So if I think it will 9 or better, I'll send it in. And I'll be all in for under $25, which if I think it has a chance of 10ing, that's great. I've been buying 9s for less than that. But back to Jordy for the next two. and we're getting close here. So here's a 2017 Classics out of 99, 9 out of 99. So it's $3. This is binder fodder. Just filling up the Jordy folio. There's that. Have a 2015 Jordy out of Topps Chrome. This is the SP, the white jersey is what they call it. So this was $6. So again, just adding that to the binder. Really focusing on Topps, Bowman, Chrome of both. Select, Prism, Optic, parallels, you know, full runs, but really anything is going in the binder. And last card is a 2020 WWE Chrome Kevin Nash Big Legends Orange, 16 of 25 and a PSA 9. Bought this on eBay for $49. I have one of these at PSA right now as we speak that I'm hoping will 10. For under $50, I couldn't say no to this, even though I have the one at PSA right now. Figure worst case scenario, the one at PSA comes back a 9, and I have 2 of them, at which point I either keep both of them or I put one up on eBay for a good amount of money. And if a new, you know, so I bought this for 50, you know, put it up for 100, a little over 100. And if someone, you know, wanted to pay 75 or so for it, you know, I'd sell it. And if not, I do not mind having multiples of Nash, especially the short print cards. So that's probably what I will do. If the one I have at PSA comes back less than a 9, keep this one and post the other one and try and recoup some cost. And again, if I can't, I have 2 in the PC. And then if it comes back a 10, same thing, but I'll post this one, try and recoup my cost plus some. And if not, I do not mind having 2 in the PC. So that's it, 14 cards. Things are really slowing down. A lot of these I bought at the end of March. And we're just waiting for them to come in. But things have slowed down as I've been spending more money than I should. And have a monthly budget. Try and be pretty close to it. But I let myself go kind of month to month. If I'm over by, you know, a couple $100 one month, I try and level it out that next month. And so I've gone kind of crazy the last 6 weeks or so, and I'm in the process of trying to level things out a little bit. So probably another week and a half before the next mail day, I'm going to let things stack up until I have, you know, 8 or 10 or so. And then sometimes like today I had 10 of them, a couple more came in, and then, you know, I got 2 more in the other day, and we got up to the 14 or so that I have now. So thank you very much for watching. If you've made it the nearly 20 minutes that we're at now, I do appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, comment, let me know what your favorite card is. If you think that I got hosed on any of these, you know, always interested in feedback. Like I said, these are all PC cards, so I don't really care as long as I wasn't completely taken advantage of. But for some things, you know, like an out of 10, like a 101, you know, what are you going to do? The price is kind of the price. But anyway, appreciate the view again, and I will talk to you next time. Until then, enjoy the hobby.